Hi, in this video I will show you the update operation. So let's get started. The update file will be similar to index.php file. So I will copy this and paste here. I will change the name to update.php. I will open the file, and here you need to change a few things, like we don't need the PHP tag over here. For the form action, I will write update underscore query dot php. So when the form is submitted, it will go to update underscore query dot php. Here I will write one hidden input type. Input type hidden. Name should be profiles underscore id, and value I will give the value later. In the body we need to write some PHP code. If I hover on this, you can see here right here that it goes to update.php with id 1, here 2, here id 3, so on and so forth. So we can get this value. So write PHP, open, close. We can get this value using $_get, and here we can give id. As you can see, id equals to 1, so we can give the key as id, and we can store that inside a PHP variable like $profiles underscore id equals to this. Now we need to include the connection file, so I'll write require within double quotes con.php. Then I will write a SQL statement, $SQL equals to select star from profiles where profiles id equals to, and I will concatenate this with $profiles underscore id. So it will return the record where it matches the profiles underscore id with the current profile id that I am getting from $_get id. Now I will write $result equals to $con arrow query. I will pass the SQL string over here to execute the SQL query, and the record will be returned inside this result variable. Then we can write $row equals to $result arrow fetch assoc. Now here we can write PHP echo $row profiles underscore id. I will close the PHP tag, and here this is the input box for name. Here we can write value equals to, I will just copy this part and paste here. Here we can write $row, then what is the column name? User underscore name. User underscore name, to print the value inside the input box. For this radio button, we can write inside PHP tag, we need to echo either checked or an empty string. So we will write echo, and using a ternary operator we will check whether it is male or not. So write $row gender, if it's equal to M, question mark, then this radio button should be checked, otherwise empty string. And I will just copy this part. For the second radio button for female, I will change this to F. That's all for the radio button. And for the city, this will be the same as the name. So I will copy this part and paste here, and I will change this to city. Let's check the fields. This is user underscore name, username, gender, city, user underscore name, gender, city, and the final one is availability. So here we need to write availability. If it is equals to A, then it should be checked, otherwise we will print an empty string. And this should be the label for this submit button should be save. Okay, let me explain everything so that you can understand very easily. So here inside this form, first I have changed this action to update underscore query.php. So when the form is submitted, it will go to update underscore query.php. And here I have included one hidden input tag with name profiles underscore id. This is because when we submit the page, the profiles underscore id with this value will also be submitted along with the form, because this value, this profile id, will be required to execute an update query in the update underscore query.php page. That's why. And inside gender, in this part, basically I am dynamically printing either checked or empty string. So I am checking basically using a ternary operator that whether the value of $row gender, if it is M, then checked will be returned and echoed here inside this input tag. And if it is not M, then empty string will be printed. And same for female radio button or the next radio button. If the value of $row gender, if it is equals to F, then checked will be printed over here, or in other words, the second radio button for female will be checked in that case, otherwise it will print empty string. City, for city I have printed the city over here inside value, just like the name, the username, inside value I have printed the value, echo $row username. Same here for city. And inside availability, I am just doing the same thing as I have done in the radio button. So echo $row availability. If it is equals to A, that means if it is available, then I am printing checked, otherwise I am printing empty string. That is nothing. Now we need to create the update query page. So go to File, New, press Ctrl S, C, XAMPP, htdocs, CRUD. Here I will write update underscore query.php. Here I will first open the PHP tag and close it. First I will get the values from the form. So $profiles underscore ID equals to $underscore post profiles underscore ID. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. The next one is username. Inside $username, then gender, then city, and one for availability. Then we will write the SQL statement. So $SQL equals to update table name, set column name equals to value. So what is the column name? User underscore name equals to, within single quotes, this new username. Then comma, gender equals to, within single quotes, $gender. That is the new value. Then city equals to, within single quotes, $city. Then availability equals to, within single quotes, $availability, where profiles underscore ID equals to this $profiles underscore ID. So here the SQL statement is update table name, set column name equals to value, comma column name equals to value, comma column name equals to value, so on and so forth. Then where primary key column name equals to the value. So that is why in update.php page I have made a hidden input tag and with name profiles underscore ID and put the value from the database. and as the form has been submitted using post method to update underscore query.php, so here we can get this value using $_post, and this value is required inside the SQL statement in the where clause, where profiles underscore id equals to $profiles underscore id. So this will update the particular record that I am going to update. Next, I will write if not con arrow query $SQL. If this returns false, then we will echo record not updated into the database. Otherwise, we will come back to read.php. So for that, write header and inside single quotes write location, then give a colon read.php. Here, as you can see, after the column name and after equals to, these values has been given in single quotes. This is because when we are using string or we are using date, then it should be enclosed inside single quotes, and if we are using some value, suppose in integer or float, then we don't need the single quotes. Okay, let's save everything and let's run the script. Refresh the page. Okay, we can see one redundant data over here. The username Shikhar has appeared twice, for 3 and for 4. Let's try to update this. For the 4th one, edit. Okay, I'm getting a very ugly page over here. To remove these warnings, let's go to the code and inside update.php page, right here, use single quotes. Wherever we are using row, just use single quotes. Inside gender, here also, city, availability, sorry, save the file, go back, refresh the page and just click the edit button once again. Perfect. Here we can see the name Shikhar, gender has been selected as male, city Noida, and I am available. Let's change the name to Pallavi and change the gender to female, city to Mumbai, and I am deselecting the I am available checkbox. Let's save it. Okay, we have one problem now. Syntax error, unexpected arrow on line number 8 in update query.php. Let's see what is happening. On line number 8, I have missed the dollar symbol. Save the page and refresh the page. Now we are having two notices: undefined index, availability in blah blah blah, undefined variable con update query on line number 8, undefined variable con, line number 8 dollar. I have changed this to $con. Oops, I have missed to include the con.php file. So required con.php, go back, refresh the page. For the fourth record, change the name to Pallavi, female, Mumbai, and press save. Alright, as you can see, the fourth record for the username, it has been changed to Pallavi, gender has changed to F for female, city has been changed to Mumbai, availability is available. Now if I edit one more time, and this time I'm just deselecting the I am available checkbox. Let's see what happens. Save it. Alright, it gives empty string. Let's update one more record. I'm going to update the sixth or the last record. Let's change this to Jason and male, New York, and I am available is deselected. Press save. Jason, male, New York, and this is empty string. And let's change everything like name, Jessica, female, Boston, I am available, save. Jessica, female, Boston, I am available. Okay, so the program is working as expected. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Please like the video, share the video, and subscribe to my channel for more tutorials like this.